the regularly called meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works. It's July 5th, 2023 at 9:01 a.m. We'll begin, as is our custom, by rising and saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm gonna have to buy my cold card at 1 o'clock.
All right, we'll have a roll call. Ernie Thompson.
Here.
And Gwen Mosher's out for the time being. Mayor Hodges is present. Clerk Treasurer Donna Coomer. Got a copy of the agenda. Entertain a motion to approve.
I will make that motion.
Have a motion by Ernie Thompson. I will second. Is this, read that in? Okay. No edits. All in favor of approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it's approved. We have our standing business, which includes our approval or correction of our meeting minutes from June 21st, 2023. Our current claims with the addition of $7,350 to Jerry Vest for yard cutting for city maintenance. These are lots usually that we have to step in and mow. We have a contract with Jerry to do that.
Yes.
So adding that to the claims, and then our payroll allowance docket from June 12th to June 25th. Entertain a motion to approve.
I will make that motion.
I have a motion from Ernie Thompson, and I will second. Any questions on that?
No.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's approved.
Jerry will have money here by lunch today.
All right, I don't think there's anyone signed up for public comment. No old business, under new business. The first item is a memorandum of understanding. We're making a recommendation to the city council that they execute this. This will be on their agenda for their meeting that's been moved because of the holiday now on the 10th. It's coming Monday. Let the record show Gwen Mosher has joined us. So Gwen, we just got to new business. Talking about school resource officer memorandum of understanding. So essentially, we have had an agreement with Greater Clark County School System for a while, whereby we provide a school resource officer for Jonathan Jennings and the middle school, and they paid half of that officer's salary, and we pay the other half. However, when the original memorandum was put into place, they actually specified the amount, and Donna, that was back in, what, like 2010? I mean, it's been a while back, or 2012, it's been a while. Obviously, with regular raises, our officer's rate has increased, and so we found ourselves paying far more than half of that salary out of the city funds. And so what this memorandum of understanding does is it corrects that balance, and it sets it at a true half of the officer's salary going forward. So we would be voting to make the recommendation that the council approve this. They'll take it up at their meeting on the 10th. And then the school board meets on the 11th. And so they anticipate adopting it. They've worked it into their budget. They know the amounts. And that should provide a little bit of relief on our budget, which is important, seeing as how we lost a pretty sizable amount of our local option income tax, which we used to pay for public safety out of when the county took that from us basically last year. So I would entertain a motion to approve the recommendation that we approve the memorandum of understanding with the Greater Clark County School Corporation for the half of the pay of our school resource officer.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion from Ernie Thompson.
I'll second that.
Second by Gwen Mosher. Any questions from me on that?
When will this start, Teresa?
I believe that it starts the beginning, I think it would take effect this month.
This month?
Yeah, because their fiscal year starts July 1st.
Okay.
But with just the way the meetings fell, they don't actually meet until the 11th, so they'll basically be ratifying it. And of course, the council doesn't meet till the 10th, but it should take effect this month.
Thank you.
If something changes, I'll let you know.
Does someone else do the high school and Pleasant Ridge?
Yes, so the high school and Pleasant Ridge are done by the county, by the sheriff's office.
Okay. I mean, I knew they all had one, but I didn't know how it was set up.
All right, no other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. And then I believe we have Marissa Knoble, our Parks Director, to present some Community Days contracts for bands and for.
So it's that time of year again to go ahead and just get all of the band contracts approved so that we can get them in here to sign everything and get everything in order before Community Days. So on September the 15th, we have the Jason Lee McKinney Band for $1,200. And then we also have the Rusty Bladen for $1,200. Jason Lee will be on from 6 to 8. And then Rusty Bladen will be on from 8:30 to 11 that day. You want to go ahead and just do?
Yeah, just do all of them.
Okay. And then on September the 16th, starting at 12:30 to 2, we will have the Blaze Street Band there for $800. From 2:30 to 4, we'll have the Paul Boggs Band for $800. From 4:30 to 6 o'clock, we will have the Big Steel Train here for $800. From 6:30 to 8:30, we will have Parts Unknown for $800. And we will end the night from 9 to 11 with Inflicted for $1,200. So this would all be coming out of the Founder's Day or Community
Days.
Yes, beautifications budget, there it goes. You tell I didn't sleep very well last night with the dog and the fireworks and everything.
I know.
So we're just looking for approval to get all of this done, so that way I can reach out to all the bands and get everything signed and everything else.
So for clarification, we would be approving all of the band contracts. These are the standard band contracts. Perry McCall, our attorney, has viewed these. Nothing has changed. We'll be getting these approved. So that is the Jason Lee McKinney Band in the amount of $1,200. The Rusty Bladen in the amount of $1,200. Blaze Streets in the amount of $800. Paul Boggs Band in the amount of $800. Big Steel Train in the amount of $800. Parts Unknown in the amount of $800. And Inflicted in the amount of $1,200. Entertain a motion to approve.
Oh, gosh. I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Quinn Mosher, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ernie Thompson, any question? All in favor, say aye. Aye, it's unanimous, and I think you had another contract for us as well. Did you have the other one as well?
Yeah, I've got the game track contract. So one of the feedbacks that we got after doing our Founders Week was that we're missing the team element at some of our events. So Brian and Carrie did a fantastic job, and they have found a company, I think it's called like Gamewish Truck. And what they do is it's basically like a open space container that they bring in. And they have video games that they set up, so there's like an Xbox and a PlayStation. And what this does is they have somebody there to staff it, so we don't have to take care of that. That's all included. And it gives them time slots. The kids will be able to sign up, go inside. I believe it's air conditioned. They get to play video games with one another and kind of have something to do there on Community Days. And that would run for about 6 hours from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. that night on Saturday, September the 16th. And this would be a cost of $924. And I believe that would also be taken out of the beautification budget as well. So it just gives the team something to kind of do that day and that night there at Community Days.
So we have the contract, and I'm looking at it, we have the contract, we have the W-9, we've got the insurance form, just make sure we get an invoice from them for the park treasurer staff, in the amount of $924 with Gamers Truck to provide game entertainment for Community Days. And again, these, the contracts and this all come from the sponsorships that we receive for the events. So that's the fund that pays for these. Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion from Ernie Thompson.
And I will second that.
Second by Gwen Moser. Any questions from us on this? Kudos to Brian and Carrie for finding this and being responsive to feedback that we received from all our events. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous. And then I think Harold Hart had a presentation for us, or wanted to ask for a bid, authorization to move forward with the bids for
Yes,
Water Street, right?
yes. Harold Hart with Hart Surveying Engineering. We've been asked by the city to assist with the bidding process of approving the sidewalks all through from starting at Main Cross all the way down to the end. And what we've done is, there's been 3 or 4 areas that took some, specific engineering because of the type of terrain and everything, to be sure we had the ramps and all that. So I'm asking for permission to go ahead and advertise for bids, or at least get the advertisement to the local newspaper this Friday. And that way we can start issuing out the plans and receive bids for the sidewalk improvement project along Water Street.
I'll make that
All right, we got a motion from Marty Thompson.
I'll second that.
Second by Gwen Mosher. Questions? This is long-term needed.
motion.
The sidewalks, many places are just missing.
Yes.
Through there, because that's where the old railroad bed came through, and that's in particular where the engineering has been challenging because of the grade, and dealing with that old railroad bed. But they're damaged in a lot of places, and it's been on our plan to do it, but it's just, as we started looking at it, it was gonna hit that threshold, whereby we need to do sealed bids, but also it required a little bit more engineering than just having someone else do it, so. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous. We'll get those bids
And
out.
update on the depot project at
Yes.
Stake, and Chris Jones should be starting here any day as far as the
Great.
stripping topsoil and everything.
Wonderful, absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.
Brian went, our media guy went and shot drone footage of the improvements that are going on High Street. That was part of the community crossings budget this year. Put new sidewalks, new drainage, we'll be paving that. It's looking really great over there in that area through there. Cleaning that up also, that was one of our drainage issues that was brought back all the way back in the 2020 drainage listening sessions. We've been kind of chipping away at fixing some of these major drainage issues. That's been one of them. And then the other one will actually start work today. So be on the lookout there on Monroe Street. The culvert that goes under the bridge that's right there by the log cabin near the high school in Pleasant Ridge and the church. That culvert has to be replaced. It's a pretty significant construction project, part of our grant funded work. That will also allow them to continue the sidewalks all the way down Monroe through there, as they're going to work those into the culvert replacement when they do that. But that will, yeah, it will be good. It'll be starting today. So that's just, it'd be kind of annoying because it is a major project. We'll be able to drive through Monroe for a while, but we hope we can get it done before school starts. I don't know if we're going to make it. I know the bus drivers are going to hate it. So. They are, but it needed to be done for so long because it really was flooding bad through there. So the school, from what I understand, has on schedule to do theirs because they have to do the one there behind the school in Bastrop. That's theirs, and I think they have that scheduled to work on that this year as well. Yeah, so that should get the water flowing. Absolutely, that should get that water flowing through Pleasant
Been
Run.
doing that for years.
Yes, and that should free up, it should help deal with all the water that backs up there on Beauhart, so it'll flow properly. Yep. All right, if there's nothing else, you got anything you need from us?
Yes, thank you.
All right, entertain a motion to, no convertible, sorry.
I'll make a motion
I
to
was waiting
adjourn.
for you to pull up with it.
I'm gonna cut the top off my truck.
There you go, cut the top off your smart car, make your
Yeah, I can do
convertible,
that.
there you go. All right, I have a motion to adjourn from Maureen Thompson,
I'll second that.
second from Gwen Mosher, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned, thank you so much.
Is Sparks on and down, is that?